Hi, fellow traders. Hope everybody had a good day today. A little bit of a struggle for me. Um, didn't really have anything to watch out of the gate. All the tickers on my scanner were buyouts or rumors of buyouts, just things that I just stay away from. So I didn't have anything on watch. So I just pulled up my reversal scan and just pulled it up and really didn't expect anything to hit as soon as it did. But Netflix hit first. And so when I flipped to the chart, I already had these levels drawn because, I've watched it in the past. And, most of the time when I pull up a stock that I've traded, the level's always going to be there. So I didn't really have to go back and draw anything. I just went back and verified that these were the only levels that I saw. And I was looking for it to test 94.50 and fade for me to take it as short. This was going to be a top reversal. So I went ahead and got in here. I didn't wait for to actually test this level, and that was a mistake I made. It was all because I wanted to get in the trade, I guess. The morning just started out so slow, and then this was free chat Monday, and I kind of put too much pressure on myself to take a trade and didn't wait for this to do what I always like to see it do. I didn't follow my rules. It didn't test the this resistance here at 94.50, and you can see what happened. I did try to cover some here at VWAP, but it was just too fast and my orders never got filled. And I was hoping that it would come back again. Here again it came down, still could not get my orders filled. I don't know if there was just something with the platform or these you just didn't have that many orders going through down here because it was a quick dip and then a quick buy back up on both of these. So never could get anything. And then once I lost this level here, I went ahead and took it off. 94, what was it? 94.63 or 64, somewhere in there. 94.67 is where I took it off. So, I lost 42 cents on it. The only good thing is I was in half size because I was going to add on a test and fail of this and never did fail it. It just, closed above it. So I went ahead and took it off. That was the only way I could give it this much room because you can see where I got in, here at 94.25. I was 25 cents away from the level. So I had to reduce my share size in order to allow my stop to, be above this at this level or above. So that's, a big reason why I went in only half size. And then the other thing was I was going to add, on a test and fail of this. But it just traded crazy, here. It seems like the the time that I was in the trade, it just traded ridiculous. So I still kept this chart up. Usually when I trade something, the chart's going to stay up unless something else, hits. So this chart stayed up. And, I was kind of watching it. And this level here, 95.24, held as resistance. Here it tapped it and fell. And here it tapped it and fell. And I really wanted to get short here. But the 9 and the 20, were here. And I was concerned that it may not get through that. Then once it got through that, I saw the VWAP in this level here. So I was going to base this trade off of VWAP and this 94.50. Some people in chat took it, on the break of VWAP. I waited until it lost this level and got in here at 94.40. I was about 10 cents off that level. And I still got in, it was pretty good, so I could get in full size and still use the VWAP as my stop. But I got in here, took some profit because the price action really was slowing down. It wasn't trading the way I would like to see it trade. So I figured it would get held up here between 94 to 94.15. So I took some off at 94.14. And then we got to push back up, tested VWAP, failed. And I really thought we were in business here, but it didn't. It turned around, pulled back up, and I had a order out to get filled on this candle at 94.60, but it didn't hit it. It ran up and came back. So I went ahead and took that order off because I felt this thing would turn. And I kind of held through this. I've seen this before. Had it, broke this level here. The high of this candle was 94.67. And had this candle broke 94.67, and it did for a couple seconds and came right back down, I was going to take it off. I was just going to eat, the little bit that I lost. It was just going to end up being a breaking even trade because I took off half here and I still had another half left. So it would have just been break even had I got stopped out here, but I didn't. It pulled back and I was really waiting for it to go because, I have to leave at 3:15 every day, and it didn't go. It just kind of hung up here. So I had to leave. So I went ahead and took some of them. I took a quarter position off here at 94.10 and left another quarter on because I was looking for the fade. So before I left, I put in a hard stop at 94.60 just in case I couldn't, click it at break even because I was going to have to, have it on my phone and be watching it while I'm driving, which is not safe. And I'm not condoning or promoting. It was just, I don't know. I should have just closed it out here because time was up and I needed to go, but I didn't. Was trying to catch another move. I thought we could at least get it to here, to this lower deviation band, or possibly this level here at 93.25, because I expected this 200 to hit this a little bit sooner. It kind of, lost some of the angle right here, but it should, if it would have kept the angle, it really should have hit, right here. And I was looking for that move down, but just didn't get it. Just a dumb move at the end of the day. I knew I had to take some off here because I didn't want to get a margin call hit at 3:30 because I was over 2-1 at that point. So, really should have just taken it off. That's all I could say. I just messed up. Made some mistakes on Netflix. The one in the morning bit me. The one in the afternoon, I just lost some profit on. But you live and you learn. I just let the day and everything about the day get the best of me, and there's no excuse for that. The next trade I took was a bottom reversal. It was KLXI. Everything looked good about it. The RSI was where I like it. We were getting some ascending selling volume as it was selling off. Again, I didn't wait for it to test this level. It came down close, but then this candle printed and it started to give us a move up. So I went ahead and got in based on what I saw on the 2-minute chart. Got in here at 29.72 and just did not get the move up that I wanted. I was looking for a quick resolution to the 9 where I could take half off and then let the rest go to see if we get the VWAP and eventually the 20. But this was coming in pretty hard. So that was a shot in the dark that I would get that. But really I was looking for this up to the 9, which would have given me a pretty good trade and put me up for the day. But I did get a little bit out of it. I did get some here. It did get to the 9 after it came in about 10 or 15 cents. So I did make some decent profit on this. It got me out of the hole with Netflix and that bad trade that I had that morning. And then the second trade on Netflix really, helped me reach my daily goal. Let's see. My swing trade is not doing very well. EW, I really should have took profit at when I had $3. I wanted to, but I forced myself to wait. Because I really thought we could get 95 the next day. But you can see it turned around here. Had some hope because this candle did close red. This one gapped up a little bit at open, ran up and tapped 190 and then pulled back in. So we'll see tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be the deciding day. If it gaps up again on me and pushes this level, I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I won't even wait to the end of the day, I don't think. Just depends on my mindset and how the trade actually looks. I expected this to come back and test it, but I expected to get a little bit more of a move down into the 95s because that's where I wanted to take some off. But I really don't know right now. The volume is going off. It is dying out on it. So, a good strong move to the downside is probably not going to happen unless we get some good selling volume coming in. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But that was my day today. A pretty difficult grind, but just made some mistakes. And I don't care how good you are as a trader, you're gonna make mistakes. And I kind of talked about some of this in the class that I taped for the Warrior Pro students. And Wednesday we're gonna really, get into it. That was just the beginning. But Wednesday I'm gonna show you some things that may blow your mind. If you're a Warrior Pro student and you're able to get into that class. But just let the emotions of the day, the excitement, the anxiety of it being Free Chat Monday just really worked me over today. And there's no other way to put it, no excuses for it. But I just wanted to share that with you. It helps me to talk about it, because after we get off, the day is done and over. I'll look at the chart, but I already know where I messed up, know exactly what I did. So I'll be moving on and starting tomorrow fresh. But all you guys, you have a great evening, a great night, or a great morning. And I'll see you tomorrow in chat.